Hello, Monster Band here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, part 16 of my Lokhir Fellheart Campaign. Last time we landed in Ulthuan and captured Lothir. Yes, look at that, a stunning victory. Something that Malekith has been desperately trying to do for, well, thousands of years and constantly failing because he's rubbish. But look at that, Lokhir.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
Exactly, rocked up, just captured it. I don't know what the fuss was about. It's fine. It's easy. No worries. The only problem is that I think Alariel or Tyrion, or maybe both of them, are probably going to pop up fairly soon to come and ram a red-hot poker, a.k.a. the Sword of Cain.
Hear their scream.
That's exactly what will happen, yes. You will be able to hear our screams as they ram that red-hot poker right up our bottoms. So, fingers crossed, we have a little bit more time to prepare before they do decide to land. Poor old Dave has been forced to run away because we've got a very angry High Elf fleet heading in this direction. He's going to be fine. Don't worry about him. He'll be okay, I think, probably, hopefully. Sometimes the AI moves very quickly and far more... Okay, you're going. Good. Good. The Black Council. Black Council is called so that dreadlords and other figures of importance are summoned to the court. This is a day to issue new decrees for those lands under your control. So we can bolster the military. So on start of turn, lords have a chance to gain -1 loyalty. You will never reclaim what is rightfully yours. With so few troops, tell the lords to draft anyone capable of bearing arms immediately on pain of death. We can demand improvements. That also reduces loyalty. Seize the best architects and craftsmen and confiscate private stocks of building materials. Your cities must grow. We can set slave quotas. That also reduces loyalty. Production must increase, and for that we need slaves. Each lord is expected to deliver their due. Casualties captured post-battle. And slave decline rate is reduced. Or we can reward loyal lord. Bonus experience for Murder Odessa and loyalty. I'm thinking maybe that's a good shout. I'm not too bothered about these other ones, to be honest. I mean, the slave quotas might be nice, but I'm not desperate for it. So I think I'll do this. Perhaps offer a carrot instead of a stick. Offer a rare bit of praise to one of your lords so that she may lead by example. Let's do that. Assassin, SpongeBob. During a particularly bloody festival, an assassin suddenly dashes out from behind a tapestry. He leaps at you, poison dagger clenched in his fist. With a graceful sweep of their blade, one of your lords strikes at him, severing his outstretched arm. Guards quickly seize the would-be killer, but your lord demands the honour of the kill. So we could have the Shroud of Death, which gives melee defense, physical resistance, an ability, slippery, stalk, and causes fear. Or Assassin's End, which... Right, so that would give SpongeBob +4 melee attack, I guess? Which... I want the Shroud of Death. Tormented soul of an assassin is eternally bound to... That sounds great. Who wouldn't want that? It's the latest fashion. Absolutely no, I'll have his soul. There is no mercy killing in your court. Drag the assassin to the fiery pits. Have the hags bind his soul to an artifact of power so that he may be tormented for all eternity. Sure. And I'm bang on trend. That will upset SpongeBob a little bit. But I think she'll get over it. I think that'll be fine. I mean, the Boots of Brachus are nice, don't get me wrong. But melee defense 8, physical resistance 12. I mean... Although the missile resistance... Screw it. We'll have the Shroud of Death, thanks very much. We've got the Dawnstone, got Potion of Speed. Is there anything else we can have? No, that's all... That's all good. What I might do... Indeed. I might give the Boots of Brachus to Patrick here. I might do that. And I might also give... Patrick a Luckstone and, I don't know, Crown of Command, sure, whatever. Would you like an envoy? Sure. One of them. I mean, let's not...
It is time.
2 events in one, look at that. Oh, it's all going on. It's all kicking off. It's better than Christmas at EastEnders. Let's grab a Blade Shield because that'll give us more melee defense. That'll make us very tanky. means basically we can land Lokhir in a crap load of whatever, and he will happily murder his way through all of it without breaking a sweat. Which I'm very much behind. Let's... do I want an Altar of Cain? I'm tempted to get an Altar of Cain, but what we could now... the only problem is I haven't seen... Tyrion. And there's this army over here, which I imagine is probably going to make a... No, it can't run. It can't run because it's in march stance for some reason. Don't know why. But we'll just kill them all, thanks very much. Take the slaves. Excellent. Ruby Red Ring of Ruin. We've got a... Ooh, Death Piercer. Bonus versus infantry and charge bonus. A lot... Jesus Christ. A lot of people dead. Now... SpongeBob, you don't need that, do you? So give it here. Come on, hand it over. I want Death Piercer. However, we will let you sack this place. So let's do that. We'll take a bit of damage, but we're going to be fine. Let's head back to our territory. There we go. We can heal up nice and quickly. SpongeBob is going to have... What kind of armor? You've got quite a lot of the Whippy ladies, haven't you? Quite a lot of the Whippy ladies. So, let's maybe go for the Slaughter Lord. Let's do that. Because they're all... I mean, look at these stats. 51 melee attack, 66 melee defense. The only thing they don't really have is missile resistance, but they do have dodge. So that gives them 20% physical resistance. So actually, you know, they're just a tanky unit. Patrick, impassioned, because... Sure, why not? Let's pop you in there just to help with replenishment for a little bit. What else do we have? So we got walls coming up. We got that. States of the Masters I'm okay with. I'm tempted to go Dreadmance because the public order. Although... Maybe going the Harpy... Let's go the Harpy Roost, actually. Let's do something like that. Although we do have the... Is it Vol's Anvil over here that's got a special building for dragons, I think? So we could potentially do that.
What do you seek?
Okay. Well, we've got lots of slaves now. Or we should do, anyway. So we've got 3,000 and 3... So, yes, we're stopping slaves there. We're bringing slaves in. The Vampire Coast and Eteen. Because this... Oh, we can upgrade this. Let's go for the Black Ark there.
The people are displeased.
Oh, well, let them have pots then. Enjoy your pots. And we want walls there to help that. And we've got walls... Yes, I know. Jesus. Cats is going to have damaged walls, because that could actually come in use. And we can actually come back. You always have to be a little bit careful, because the AI is very good at knowing exactly where it can move to. And you kind of have to guess, because although if we click on this army, we can see their movement range, that's because they're in March stance. And they might not stay in March stance, they might switch out of that. Of course, if they're in March stance, at least you kind of have a general idea of where they can get to. So I know that, that Dave Lister is safe here. And they probably can't come from... I don't think Vol's... Is that a port? I don't think it is. No, it's not a port. Okay. Because ports obviously remove all movement requirements to get in ships. So you can switch between sea and land from a port without losing any movement. Whereas normally, if you're using a beach, it uses, I believe, about 70% of your movement. It uses a lot. So as long as we're a little bit away from the shore and away from enemy ports, Dave should be okay, as long as I don't forget to move him, which occasionally happens. Murdredessa, you've got a skill point which we're going to put into Hecate's Blessing. I do quite like that because more Winds of Magic. I feel like that's quite good. So we're just going to sack the surrounding towns. Just basically cause Tyrion and Lariel a big old headache. Oh, crap. What the Gentleman Jenkins? Damn it, Gentleman Jenkins. Crap. Why not? That complete smeghead. He's landed on my bloody ship. So, Lister, Rimmer, and Cat, minus Crichton, obviously, are going to try and take on the entirety of Gentleman Jenkins' army. Not sure how well this is going to go. It's amazing, isn't it, that, I mean, the entirety of this ship, there's only these 3 guys. Oh, watch out. Incoming fire. You need to, Lister, you need to run a little bit faster. Come on, run a little bit faster. Come on. We're going to take cover behind this... whatever this is. I don't know what it is. It's a big hole. We've made a big hole, apparently. Apparently, black arcs need big holes. That's canon. Okay, we're in some cover. It's not great cover though, as we can see. So we're gonna push on. Watch out! That was a little bit close, Lister. That was a little bit close as well. I'm gonna take a little bit of fire. We need to just engage. We need to get in there. We need to start killing. So we are a teensy bit outnumbered. So Cat's going to get stuck in. There we go. Right in the middle of them. Cutting fools down already. Doing little spins. That's nice. And cutting someone's head off. That's fun. In comes Lister. Lister's got knocked down. Where's Rimmer? Rimmer's over there. That's fine. We've got big blobs of enemy infantry that are getting bombed by their own side and about to be bombed by the Black Ark. I thought that was worth waiting for. We've got Gentleman Jenkins, so the team are ganging up against Gentleman Jenkins, but the problem is that all of our attacks are being sort of diffused by the fact that we hit a lot of the enemy as well. Although a lot of the enemy are getting completely annihilated by their own artillery, so that's fun. Yeah, lots of... There's a lot... I mean, we haven't actually killed many, but their own artillery have done a lot of the work for us. Unfortunately, we just can't kill them all. Gentleman Jenkins is causing a lot of damage. We're taking a lot of fire as well. Lister's doing his best. I think Rimmer might have fallen. I think Cat's got... No, Cat's there. Cat's still fighting. No, Rimmer's still there as well. We are still fighting. We're still going for it. But unfortunately, we are just massively outnumbered. Although we have caused a lot of damage. Although, as I say, not as much damage as their own artillery. Who apparently have no concern for their own men. Good stuff. Don't worry. Lister will return with Rimmer and Cats, and we will deal with Gentleman Jenkins. Gentleman Jenkins, why must you constantly whittle in my Weetabix? What did I ever do? Oh wait, no, I did kill him quite a few times tonight. Okay, fair enough. Well, press 07 for respects. Don't worry, they'll be back. It's just a slight thing going on. They'll be fine. We've got Daylight Denied, which is nice. Are my heroes dead, or are they okay? I think they might be a little bit... yeah, no, that's fine. They'll be back. It's fine.
Lokhir Fellheart.
It's fine. Can we assassinate this? Do I need to assassinate? I don't really need to assassinate this person. It's not really a big deal, to be honest. Basically, I just need you as a scout. Just need to make sure that Tyrion isn't hanging around.
Sacrifice them to Mathland.
Indeed. Sure.
There is no mercy. Master of
Thank you. Oh, we've got a Shrieking Blade. See, now we're getting somewhere. Needed some blades. Now I'm getting blades. Excellent stuff. You can just sort of... Sure, do that. Cool wins. That's a thing. Do that. Good stuff. The full plate armor I'm not too bothered by. Speed, okay, sure, maybe. Deadly Onslaught is quite nice though, because that's a nice little buff. Can use that to help deal with enemy characters. Lothir is generally fine. We can get fighting pits because that will help with the public order. How is Murdressa doing? Yes, she's quite fine. Look at that. She's doing quite well. We could get another shade just for funsies, but I don't think it's required. Not too bothered with that. Ward save for Witch Elves. I do quite like the Sisters of Slaughter. So let's go for Festivals of Cain because everyone loves a festival, right? I mean, Glastonbury. Other festivals. I don't really go to festivals. I don't like camping or the thought of Portaloos, but still. Praise him, for he is the god of murder and the lord of war. Kala Menshakain, the bloody-handed above all others. Good. Good stuff.
The Druki are restless.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, yes, we'll get a port. Let's get a Shrine of Cain. Let's get some more organs, or whatever that is. I don't know.
Come, join us.
Oh. That was actually not someone whinging, I think. Good. Okay, we can get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. So we could probably get some... Oh, God, I don't know. Which settlement is this? Mark of the Old Ones. You don't have any trade goods, so... I don't know. Road or something? Who knows? Who cares? Not important. Right, I'm going to... Once I get my... Ooh, I'm going to get my hands on you, Gentleman Jenkins, and I'm going to do some stuff to you and your stupid, beardy little face. I'm tempted to go and hunt down Gentleman Jenkins. Oh, hello.
The fates have surely selected you for greatness.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Thanks to my guidance.
Well, is it ever your guidance, mate? You only pop up every so often to... No, go on, piss off. Go on, knob off. I don't care. Right, Architects. A most fell heart. Few powerful Druki can avoid being a target for assassination or deposition at some point in their lives, but Lokhir is one of the few due to his brutal handling of mutineers and plotters in the past. His return home has been hailed as soon as he'd left for Karan Kar, and most miscreants who sought to take advantage of his departure quickly thought twice before making a move against his family. Lokhir's continued expansion overseas shall serve to reinforce that.
So be it.
Come here, you little shit.
Kraken Lord fights.
Kraken Lord's gonna duff up your stupid little beardy face.
Fell sorcery.
You little beardy shit.
My powers are yours.
Okay. Right, we definitely do want fireballs. We want great balls of fire, definitely. Let's upgrade that.
The people are
Shut up. Better walls, yes. What about here? Okay, walls is almost finished, but that's fine. We can get the Obsidian Amulet Carver. That's going to increase our Sorceress Hero Recruit rank, as well as give us some income and all that kind of good stuff. We've actually got huge amounts of money at the moment. Huge. It's huge. I'm tempted.
Black arts.
Let's get another Shade with Greatsword for you. And... Sure. Let's do something like that. I don't... There's... Problem is, there's not many recruitment buildings. Lokhir's pretty much got all the recruitment buildings. That's kind of a problem, but you know what? It's also... Oh, Dave had a lot as well. Did Dave have any? I think he did. I think he did. I think Lokhir's got most of them, but I think Dave did have some. Dave will be back. He'll be fine. And we can get Cat and Rimmer. Well, sort of. I mean, stand-ins, basically. But it'll be fine, because Gentleman Jenkins will be dead. Where he belongs. Strung up. By his beard. Good to hear. Artillery focus. Well, yeah, we'll kind of get on that in a bit. Right. Patrick, you're going to be... Ooh, replenish troops. That's always a good one, so grab that. And Claudia is going to have... Pendulum? Scouting. I quite like Pendulum.
Absolutely not. ready.
Come here, you little shits.
To the way.
Don't you run away from me. I'm just going to...
Slaughter and enslave.
You know what? No, I'm going to kill these guys. We'll
Time to
take damage from the artillery, but I'm okay with that. I just need to... I need to kill Gentleman Jenkins.
There is no mercy.
So last time, Gentleman Jenkins defeated the gang of the Black Dwarf. So we're going to get revenge. So Lokhir is coming around the right flank. Now I did keep my army as far away as possible, but unfortunately they're still in range and taking some artillery fire. So we're going to deal with that artillery. So first things first, we're going to move in the Raven Heralds. Now unfortunately the enemy do have a lot of missile units, and the Raven Heralds do seem to struggle against anything which can shoot back. Basically, they like targets which can't shoot back, which is understandable, to be honest. We are going to do, you know, we're going to do some damage there, but we're going to take some damage in return. We're going to get some Black Arc bombardment on them to help out, and here comes Lokhir. Gotta be honest, Lokhir he's got no chill. He's just going to breathe gas all over the mortars, take one of them out, cause a lot of damage, and then he's just going to land right in the middle of the enemy army. I mean, technically you outnumber me, that's fair, but there's one dragon v however many of you, so I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go for you. Gentleman Jenkins was quite wounded, although he did manage to defeat the crew of the Black Dwarf. He took a lot of damage in the meantime, as did his army. So Lokhir needs some assistance, and all of the units are currently concentrate on fighting him. So we're going to bring in the Kitty Tummy Ticklers and the Slaanesh Harvesters to come and chase down these missile units. Nom nom nom. So we're going to chase them down. There we go. We're going to run down that mortar. Let's get that dead. So far we've just got Lokhir and 2 units of cavalry fighting Gentleman Jenkins' entire army, although I think Gentleman Jenkins is about to buy the farm. Come on, Lokhir, finish him off. Is he dead? Dead? He's dead. Good. Good. Right, in the forest, the Kitty Tummy Ticklers are chewing their way through the Free Company militia. And the Slaanesh Harvesters, of course, these guys do a lot of damage because they have magical attacks and they have a banner which reduces magical resistance, which means they do even more damage. Which means these guys are in a lot of trouble. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise and also probably a violent death. So we're going to keep on the move. You can see we're fighting some spearmen over there and some swordsmen, but I don't think it's going to be too difficult for these guys to finish them off with. These guys really aren't for protracted combat, though. This, probably not ideal, but to be honest, at this point, it's basically just a mop-up operation. As you can see, Lokhir has murdered 91 enemies, and is finishing them off. Where is the Slaanesh Harvesters? There we are. They're in the forest, just running around, up to 114 kills now. And they're going to heal themselves up with one of their spells. So it's going to increase their health and hurt the enemy. And the enemy army is now wavering. They've lost their general, they've lost a lot of their army, and most of my army has just been sat back, just soaking up cannonballs. Which, I'm going to be honest, isn't the most fun job. The fact we've managed to kill the enemy army with, effectively, I would go with 3 units. Maybe 4 if you count the Raven Heralds, but they just shot a few people and then decided to stay out the fight, so... And now the Kitty Tummy Ticklers and the Slaanesh Harvesters are going to run down everyone as they try and flee through the forest. Ah, butchered a lot of them. Apart from, you know, the slaves anyway. You don't get away, you little bugger. You don't get to run away. Ooh, you little shit. I thought I had the mods installed that I did kill the general. So annoying. never mind. We're going to get the Beastmaster's stables. We do have the occupied Lothir here, and that, much like the Vampire Coast building in the Sexual Waiting Inn, actually gives us 50% income from all buildings in this province. So things like the Gates of Lothir says it gives 1,000. Actually, once it's fully upgraded, it gives 1,500. Win. So that's probably why this is a good place to turn into a little slave port, which probably isn't what the High Elves had in mind. But, oh well, sucks to be them. Noxus, you're going to come over here because I need to do some... Hello? Ah, I found Alariel. Wow, she's got quite a few Sisters of Avalon, hasn't she? She's pulling out all the stops. All the stops. And the grey and flaming turkeys. Fab. Okay, does that mean Tyrion's got the Sword of Cain? Fine. Fine, we can deal with that. To be honest, I probably could recruit
Attend me.
another lord.
What do you seek?
I could recruit another potentially another lord. I don't really have many recruitment buildings. It's mostly Dave, and Dave's currently swimming back to shore after being sunk by that beardy twat. So for the moment, we're a little bit stuffed. Income from trade faction wide. Yes, let's do that. More trade can only be good. Right, so building up defences. This is all looking good. Putting up the black arc here. Actually, great. We get 18 growth a turn. That's quite a lot, actually. We could increase that if we went for this. That would be a lot of growth, and could well be worth it if we want to build up another black arc. I mean, especially because they no longer die. You just have to wait for them to respawn, which is fine, to be honest. I don't mind that so much. So you'll be back in 2 turns. We can actually spawn you here. And we can actually get another black arc. I'm tempted to kind of do that. Ermol, Camring, Delzus, Klendra, Delzus, Ramal. Ramal.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
Ramal, you're up for the moment. Okay, so we're quickly running out of time, but next episode will be killing...
Absolutely not.
Bloody will, mate. Killing him for once, just to get rid of him, frankly, because he killed Dave and Kat and Rimmer. What an absolute blackguard. And Murder Odessa, I need to get you a better army. We need to get you actually a good army. So we'll be doing that and then beginning our invasion of Ulthuan, I think. We'll start capturing some settlements. Obviously, we've got Alariel and I guess Tyrion over here to deal with some quite scary armies, because Sisters of Avalon are nasty. They've got a lot of weapon damage, missile damage, and they're actually good in combat as well. 40, 55, 32. What are the shades?
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
So, yeah, the Sisters of Avalon are basically a more tanky shades, effectively. So that's fun, with magical missile attacks. And she's got 8 of the buggers. Great. And I'm going to assume that Tyrion's army is probably something like, here's me guessing, but 4 dragons, 5 fire phoenixes, and then probably the rest just dragon princes and Lothir and Seaguard, just for shits and giggles. So that's going to be great to fight. That's going to be a lot of fun. But I think we'll be alright. I might need to get another army. I think once we get Dave here, we should be... In fact, I might get another... Oh, we don't have the cash. Okay, we'll be getting another army next time. We'll be doing that. So that's all coming up. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Lokhir Fellheart.